good morning, and happy Monday, manifesting Monday. Let's come on in and just see who's here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Trying to wake up this morning. All right, who's finding it first? It's a race, and the race is on, and somebody's here. Good morning, good morning. Catherine Kovacs, there you are, darling. Good morning. All right, let me pull it up on my phone. Maybe. How's everybody doing? Catherine, how are you this morning, honey? We are in San Antonio, Texas this morning. There we go. Kathy Hand, good morning. Thank you for sharing it out, Kathy. All right, so let's go ahead and do the heart brain coherence. I'm a little late getting going this morning, but I'm here, and Auntie Jean is rising up. We know that it's morning time. Okay, so hand on the heart and slow down your breathing. And then add in love, that magic secret ingredient, which is love. Think of something that makes you smile. Our Marietta teaches us that spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. Smile. We put a smile on her face, everything else just kind of falls into alignment, doesn't it? Good morning, good morning. All right, hello to everyone finding us. You worked at the festival all weekend. That's awesome, Catherine. Uh-oh, we got an angry face? Who's angry this morning? Deirdre? Morning, Deirdre. I don't know why you're angry. Hello and welcome. And Hope, our Hope Wellington Marshall is here. Hello, hello. All right, I'm going to pull a Kuan card, but before that, I'm going to read the flag. So good morning, Suzanne. People are finding us finally. Guess we were a little bit hard to find this morning or something. Is it slowly getting people in here? All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the blog. Glad you're here. Teri Klingon Butcher, good morning to you. So Nora Roberts says, if you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask forward, you're always in the same place. Good morning, Annie 7. I'm freezing up. Okay, is it freezing for everyone? Because I've got it on my phone and it seems to be going just fine. So I'll wait a minute and just see if I'm frozen. If somebody will please let me know that. I will wait. Yes, it's freezing. Oh dear. Okay, I don't know what to do. Hotel internet. I see it just fine as it's playing on my phone. It's not freezing at all. But Suzanne says it's spotty. Okay. With it, I guess. You know, we've got really cold weather, so maybe the satellites are frozen. Anyway, so if you don't go after what you want, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. It's not back yet. Am I back? Okay, I'm waiting to see if you guys are here because it booted me off. It's not a good sign, Jean. Catherine Kovacs, you're still here. Okay. And Jean's having trouble as well. So the hotel must be having trouble with their internet. Good morning, Isabel. All right, we're going to try this. I'm going to go ahead and read, and hopefully it will. I can't read them. Internet connection was restored. Well, thank you. Thank you, Internet Angels. Can we keep it restored? All right, so let me just finish this up. I have said that many times, that if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Sometimes it's met with eye rolls, but sometimes it's met with gratitude. It's a gentle reminder that we need to speak up. I recently shipped to help with the Peace on Earth tour. But if I don't ask, I'll never know. There's a lot more important work to be done, more education to share, more land blessings to perform. The car does not run on its own, however. There are expenses, and while many are helping, it's been a rough couple of months. I started out on a wing and a prayer and still soaring along on that as I trust the journey and the divine timing of it. Dear angels, when I was given the message to go forth on the Peace on Earth tour, I would have everything I needed to keep on keeping on. I still trust that today. I've learned so much already and feel that the journey has just begun. As I hear the messages of who to contact, I want to be true to my calling and listen only to spirit. I know there are earth angels on the ground ready and waiting to help oversee the necessary things that are provided for. I trust that everything is working perfectly according to God's divine plan. Dear ones, we would not give you a mission without the means to accomplish it. Whenever we nudge you to do a certain task, it simply means that the timer is ready to go off and you to show up as those who are ready and willing to help have heard the bugle sound. Whether you're asking for grants, shelter, or other necessities, it's all happening in divine timing. Each mission Let the walls crumble down that are blocking you from the abundance necessary to help along the way. Angels, today I promise to be open to the miracles all around me. So, while it sounds like that message was all about the Peace on Earth tour, it's for all of us, whatever the mission is, whatever we're given by Spirit as a remembrance of why we came here. We all came here with something, came here with lessons to learn. We came here with things to do, places to go, and people to meet up with. And we wouldn't be given anything to do without Spirit being fully behind us, holding us all the way, providing whatever's needed to be provided. So to me, it was such a huge message last night of trust. And that's been my message this whole journey, is to trust, accept, align, allow with us. There's Auntie Jean over there all by herself. Oh, Marietta's with you. Okay. Probably Catherine Kovacs. Michelle Landers, you're there. You don't see your comments, Michelle, but I'm so glad that you're here. So anyway, let me see what Kuan Yin has to say about all this morning, because I think it's a huge message for everybody to trust, to allow. And message from Kuan Yin is the creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner, but to manifest, we have to give up certainty and success than any amount of certainty ever. Exactly what the blog says. Let go, let it happen, and know that you are following your divine plan. When we follow our divine plan, I've got the hiccups, everything falls into place. If it's not in alignment, it just doesn't feel right. And it feels like those moments when we say, why am I even doing this? What's going on? But that means it's not in alignment. And that happens with people as well. When it's a struggle to maintain a relationship with somebody, then ask that question. Is it in alignment with my higher self? Is this where I'm supposed to be? What I'm supposed to be doing? The way I'm supposed to be doing it? Always check in. Check in with your heart. Check in with your higher self and see what happens when you ask that question. So on Mondays, we talk about what we can do to bring in that manifestation. And yes, there are things we can do. If it's in alignment, then the things we do will bring it to us ease and grace. If it's not something that is in our divine plan, it's not going to move. We can try. We force something, it's just like beating our head against a wall. Anybody ever tried to force a manifestation? It doesn't work, does it? It just does not happen. So we have to do the allowing, just allow it to happen. And yes, I'm I'll be delivering that lovely lady back to reunite with her husband and her fur babies and her fairies, her little fae. I've been waiting for her patiently. I think some of them came along with her, but not all of them. So she's going to be reunited, and she's so excited. She's really looking forward to driving up in that driveway and seeing the familiar things again. But it's been a blessing to have her along the way. And I know I manifested that. And I know she manifested that journey of being with me for the last 4 months. So it's been interesting for sure. Yeah, it's been 4 months. I had to make sure. I'm like, wait a minute, has it been more than 4 months? But yeah, when I get her home, it will be right at 4 months that we pulled out of her driveway. And that it's been absolutely amazing. So, what about your manifestation? Are you having difficulty? Are you having a hard time when you set an intention and then you say, I really want to have this or do this or experience this in my life? How are you going forward from that intention? Because that's important to look at. It's important to see the steps and you're not on camera. She's sneaking. She's trying to get to the coffee pot, I believe. No, she's trying to get to the door. Don't know what she's doing to the thermostat, but she's doing something over there. Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty warm over here where I'm at. You should just come join. No. We have to change her thinking. Auntie Jean's always beautiful. There's our Blue. Good morning, Blue. And Pocky and Gruff and all the fur babies. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we've got something weird going on here. We've been staying in Hampton Inns, and the last two we're in, the heater blows warm air. We'll set it on the temperature we want it to be at. And then after it blows the warm air, it blows cold air, not cool, but cold. And it's just a weird phenomenon that their heaters do that. But anyway, we'll have to manifest the heat when we get to El Paso, because I hear it's pretty cold there. But we'll see. And I heard on the news last night it's supposed to rain. Yeah, I watched the weather. Don't really watch news, but I wanted to see what was happening with weather. And I think we're in for a rainy day. Whoops. Sorry about that. That is an Amber Alert. I can't do anything about it. Okay. Hello, Pritchetta. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a rainy day. So if you would, just please remember us in prayer as we tootle along down the road. And Suzanne said that's the fairies in Jean's suitcase messing with you. Ah, they're messing with the AC and the heat. They could be. They're trying to give her a preview of what it's going to be like at her house, because we understand it's pretty cold there. And I don't think we're going to get snow, but we'll get the cold weather anyway. All right. So anybody want to share intentions or manifestations that you've already had, or anything that you want to share this morning? I know it's been weird with the internet and connection and all that good stuff, but let's just share with each other, because when you share your intentions, we can all get behind you. We can all be your cheerleader. We can all say everything is working perfect. invite you to feel that as well and to tune into that. It's hard times for everyone. Yeah. Oh my. Again. Yeah. My internet was restored. Okay. So it's just being really wonky this morning, and I apologize to you all. I know it's not my fault, but and things are going kind of weird with it. So anyway, if you have intentions to share, we're going to make this a short broadcast this morning because it seems that nothing's working in this aspect. So go ahead and share in any prayer requests, anything that's going on in your part of the world. Suzanne, I'm so glad that you made it back home safe and that you had the time that you did down in Florida and that we were there. It was divine timing because Jean and I were there and she got to meet you and see you and your beautiful self and get that hug from you. You do give awesome hugs. All right, so any prayer requests, go ahead and put those in. I know Charlie has asked us to pray for a baby named Cameron, who is 3 weeks old and has COVID. And also where I'm going in Colorado, there's a special friend of Ruth that's in the hospital. Her name is Jean. And Jean is on our prayer list. She has been for a very long time, but she's got something going on at the moment that requires more medical attention. So let's lift her up and her husband, Al, who starts chemotherapy, I believe today. Janet Byron, good morning, or actually it's good afternoon where you are, Janet. So hello, darling. And let me see, Suzanne said something and I didn't catch it because it scrolled by too fast. Okay, I can't get it on my phone either. Thank you, honey. And Deirdre says prayers for all humans, Gaia, and for world peace and attention to human trafficking. And Isabel, prayers for all in need today and for Mother Gaia and abundance to all our family and families. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's go ahead and get our prayer time and meditation time in while we still have internet. And I'm so glad that you all are here this morning to be with us. All right, so go into your heart with the breath. Breathe in the love and breathe out the love. Hold any intentions in your heart for this week, anything that you want to accomplish, anything that you see for our world, how you would like to see it being a better world. And I'm reminded for us to pray for dear Vida Hammond in Michigan. In her loss, I had reached out to her yesterday and let her know that we are praying for her and that we've added her to our prayer list. And anyone else that comes to mind, all of our long prayer lists that we lift up every day. Let's just hold everyone in God's love, asking for the prayers to be seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good. And for all of our P family to be safe and warm with this winter blast that's coming through with the rain and the snow and the ice. Praying for safety for all of our P's and praying for peace in our world. There's so many things that are going on right now that are turbulent and chaotic. And so we're asking for an energy of peace to fall on us. So breathe that in and breathe it out. And then let's love on each other. That's why we're here. It's the purpose of us even being able to get online with all the problems this morning is to give love to each other. Go on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. And hold that love in your heart all day long as you go through your day. Christina Leftwich, good morning. It's so good to see you here, darling. Suzanne says, I manifested a bunch of things. My next intentions are eating healthy, losing weight, and the right job or degree. I learned patience. That's a huge lesson, Suzanne. And yeah, I've been learning patience, I think, my whole life. But just recently, I've had to really learn that lesson of patience. All right, so we are going to see if Alexa will let us hear Leo this morning. Let's just see if we can make that happen. Everybody put your thoughts behind Morning Cup of Joy, or a cup of full of joy, sorry. All right, here we go, Leo. Maybe. No, not that. Come on. All right. I don't know how to get rid of this, so let me just go over here. Music maestro. It is not liking me at all, so let me see if I can find it a different way, like I have been doing. Here we go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. Peace for peace, so let me show for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we wander, create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into our new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Days on your baby, all part of this game, let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of.
full of smiles.
There really is no secret. We simply accept.
Triple-A, y'all.
Triple-A, morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple-A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the Triple-A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup of joy.
Thank you, Leo. I'm so glad you were here with us this morning. And all of you who joined in. So happy you were here. And Jean says, good morning to Miss Sunshine. Did you figure out if it's a miss or a mister? You know, when those kitties are teeny tiny, it's kind of hard to tell. And Blue says, help. Ugh, bulldozer of love attack. Pocky Gruff, I love you so much. Wizzy B, Gizmo, Blue Cat, and Lulabelle. Miss you guys so much, and I hope that you're doing well with all of this cold that's coming through, that's freezing our country right now. So stay in your hearts, everyone. Stay blessed. And if you choose, at 11 o'clock this morning, our Auntie Jean will be hosting a meditation by Kiralani. So check that out on Enlightened World Network. Love to see you there before we head on our way off to Jean's house. We're off to see the wizard in El Paso. Hopefully, Siri will be able to find it now that we're in Texas. She couldn't find it before, but now that we're in the land of Oz, maybe she'll get us there. Anyway, I love you guys. Happy dancy cold bouncy pants. There we go. That'll warm them up. Take care, y'all. We'll see you later. Auntie Jean says, love y'all.